Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. This is a very impromptu video. I hadn't scheduled this, but it's an impulse that I've got. I was having a look. I was putting some UK indies away, and this is my UK indie box. Well, I say that, I've also got another place where I put all my Arders Nails and A Englands, which isn't in here. But you'll see which brands I'm talking about when I open the box, but I noticed that some of them have gone off, some of them are quite thick and unusable, and they're not the type of polishes that I would really feel comfortable passing on to somebody else because I've used quite a lot of them. So I thought I would do, in the spirit of the new year and new start and trying to be a bit more organised, I'm going to do a quick declutter of what's inside this box. So let's have a look. So I did try to organise this a little bit. What we've got here at the back are my big size Polish Me Royalty bottles. In here are all the mini size bottles, and here are the larger size bottles, and we've got Pretty Perfect Polish, Opulent Essences, Mesmerist Lacquer. There's a number of them here, so I'm just going to see if I can get through a very quick declutter of this box. Let's see how quick we can do this. So I'm going to start with these ones here. These are my older Pretty Perfect Polish. The ones with the silver kind of ribbon on the top are from the Christmas collection last year, or the Christmas advent calendar last year. This is Moomaloo. I'm keeping this one because it's a custom Marwin polish. This one I think is called Red Wine, and it's a very dark, it's almost like a blood red, and I think this is still, the bigger bottles are still pretty decent formula, so I'm going to be keeping a lot of these. This is Dorothy's Slipper, which is a really pretty red, great for Christmas. This one is Santa Baby, and it's more of a kind of raspberry glitter topper. I'm going to keep that for now. I might rethink that in the spring. Princess Nail Lacquer, I'm keeping this because it's Princess Nail Lacquer is no more, unfortunately. Here's another older Pretty Perfect Polish, which is very good. I'm going to keep that one. And Sapphire, I'm going to keep. This is one of the first ones I got, Fairy Wings, with the handwritten label, and it's actually a really pretty topper. Let's see what kind of condition it's in. These are a couple of years old now. It looks like it's still in a pretty good condition. This is Morgana, which is a favourite of mine. It's a really pretty shimmer. I'm going to keep that one. And this one is the polish that I named, actually. I now can't remember the name of. If it comes to me in editing, I'll put it in there. This one is Snowy's Glistening, which is a Crelly that is not really my kind of thing, so I'm actually going to destash this one. If anyone's interested in Snowy's Glistening, it's still in a pretty good condition, it's just not my kind of thing, so let me know. And if you're in the UK, this one is Edge of the Abyss, which is a newish one. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep the neon polishes from the Neon and On collection. A couple of them I have passed on to other people. I'm keeping those. I'm actually going to destash. Let's have a look at them. I'm going to keep this one, I'll find you, that's a new one. I'm being quite random here. Here are the Glitter Baby nails. I'm going to keep this one. This is Solitaire from For Your Nails Only. That's like a full coverage, very blingy glitter. I'm also going to keep Unicorn Galaxy, that's a new one. Yeah, I'm going to keep all of these actually. This was a really pretty limited edition, like exclusive Aurora from Wicked Polish that was in a me box. and this is my first and quite an older Arders Nails, which is in, these are the old shape bottles, but this is a really pretty polish. My glitter baby nails have got, yeah, they've got, the formulas have gone quite gloopy. I mean, if anyone wants to try and save these, they're not too bad, actually. I've used this one quite a bit, but I'm going to destash it. I think I'm also going to destash salted caramel. But I am going to keep Water Lily just because it's a green and I really love this shade. So I'm keeping this one. I'm going to destash Ken, I think. Yeah, it's not too bad. Probably just needs a bit of thinner, but I've got very similar. I've got other polishes that are similar in a slightly better formula. This one's beautiful, Opulent Essences, Fire in the Sky. So I'm keeping this one. And I'm also keeping these two Opulent Essences, which are full coverage glitters, crushed rubies, and I think this one was called, I can't remember, it began with a P, I've lost the label. But there you go, that's my bigger bottles. Across the back here, let's move this a little bit. I'm just very quickly going to check. I don't think I'm going to be destashing any of my larger Polish Me royalties. No, these are all sort of favourites of mine. Yeah, keeping all of these, and these are 3 Mesmerist lacquer. This one Conquers, which I lusted after for such a long time. Perfect formula. It's similar to Playing Coy, but just a better formula. And this is a really pretty one that I wore recently, like in a black jelly. Holographic glitters in a black jelly. And this one is Equinox, which is a shifty holographic. I'm definitely keeping that one. So they're my 3. Okay, I'm going to take this one out. Okay, so I've taken this small box out of the larger box. This is all my minis, which I think I'm going to be destashing quite a few of these. If you've been wondering, by the way, what's on my nails, it's this beautiful, just look at that, it's like an icy blue holographic with opalescent flakies and this pink shimmer. And this is my Different Dimension, my one and only Different Dimension Olivia, and I absolutely love this polish. Beautiful. Anyway, let's get on with what's inside this box. This one I'm keeping, it's Opulent Essences Bijou, which is the original. She hasn't got the same pigments, and this is one that I swapped out of the Project Minis because I liked it so much. I just grabbed it and took it back out. I think there's only a couple of manicures in this, but I'm keeping it. Love it. This one keeping. I'm just going to go very quickly through the ones that I know I'm going to keep. Definitely going to, this is a beautiful neon Caution, and I think it's still in a reasonable condition. Yeah, well, for a neon that's not too bad actually. Okay. This one is Pumpkin's Revenge, and the flakes in this stick up quite a bit. Although it's a beautiful polish, it's a little bit too textured for me, so I am actually going to destash this one. So that's Pumpkin's Revenge. These 2 here, I have got another one somewhere. The Princess Lacquer from the Princess Nail Lacquer from the Fugly collection, and I wish now that I'd got them in the bigger bottle because she's not doing these anymore, and they're gorgeous. These are the ones that I want to try and get rid of. These This is a Glitter Baby Nails Mini Mermaid. It's just quite thick on work. It's just not a polish that I would really reach for, so I'm going to go through some of these now. So that one I'm going to get rid of. Sassy Sapphire is still okay, so I'll keep that one. These are for for your nails only. That's still in good condition. Union of the Snake. So yeah, let's have a look at the Glitter Baby Nails. Unfortunately, just the formulas yeah, I'm not going to be reaching for these. This one is Daenerys. Yeah, it's just too lumpy, unfortunately. I think some indies have got a better shelf life than others. This one's Cersei. So this was a Game of Thrones duo, and yeah, it's just too thick. So that one's going. Always by Polish Me Royalty. That has gone quite thick. That's actually a really pretty opalescent topper, but I've used it to its maximum, I think. Ziggy Stardust I kept because of the A to Z challenge, and there's really... I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to keep it. I'm also going to keep this Snowflake one, Ebenezer, because I didn't use it this year. White Christmas. It's very similar to Ebenezer, so I think I'm going to destash this one. This is really pretty, frozen, but it's kind of separated and gone quite gloopy, so I'm going to get rid of that one. When I say get rid of, it means I'm just going to probably just put them in the bin because they're unworkable and I've used too much of them. It's just going to take far too much for you to get a manicure out of this, but these ones in the bigger bottles that I think are still okay to use, but just not for me anymore, I'll give those away. So I'll let you know at the end which ones I'm giving away. This one is Pop It, which is a kind of purple crelly. I haven't worn it, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This is Mortal Coil, which is one of my favourites. I think I've maybe got 1 or 2 manicures in this. Beautiful grey holographic, keeping that. I'm also going to keep Clarence because that was one that was made for me for my birthday. This one I can't even remember the name of, but I'm going to keep it because it's good polish. Some of the toppers I know I won't use. This is Perish, which is a rose gold and pink topper, so I will pass that on to somebody if you want that. This one is Fazbear's Pizza, which I'm going to keep because it's just so unusual. It's the only polish that I've got that's got triangle glitters. Unicornucopia I'm going to keep because it's like the better version of China Glaze Fairy Dust. Turkish Delight, I think, yeah, that's still okay. I'm going to keep that one. I'm also going to keep Clare and Mr. J and Captain Swan. I think has got a funny brush on it. Yeah, this has got a really peculiar brush, so I might just swap one of the other brushes out for that one. Halloween, I'm going to get rid of this one. This one's pretty much finished, which is a really fun neon glitter topper, Popping Candy, but it's pretty much done. Hogswatch Night I'm going to keep. I'm also going to keep Mythoclast. This one, I struggled to get a manicure out of this for Christmas, one of the Christmas challenges. Explosions in the Sky, this was my ex polish, but I'm going to get rid of that. This is one of my favourite polishes. It's a neon pink with these really fun glitters, Rocky Horror, but it's just not in a very good condition, so I'm going to say goodbye to that one. I am going to keep Loyalty. I'm going to say goodbye to Space Wizard, just because it's a little bit lumpy, so I'm going to say goodbye to that. I'll actually put that in a, if anyone wants that. This one is Dewdrops, which is, it's a like opalescent glitter topper. I'm going to keep that one. This one is Tinselitis, which is a very delicate, pretty tinsel topper, so I'm going to keep that one. Okay, so we're down to the last few. My battery ran out, so I've just sorted the last few out here. These two, these three I'm going to keep. This is the really pretty Christmas at Downton from last year's Christmas collection. It's this beautiful purple with gold shredded glitters. This one is Candy Cane Lane, which is still in a reasonable condition. It's a scented polish, and I just like the colours, so I'm keeping that one. And I also really like Werewolf, but let's have a look at the formula. Is still good, so that's great, and that's kind of rose gold in a black jelly base. These two I'm going to have to say goodbye to. This is from the Christmas collection, Oh Holly Night, and it's just a glitter topper, but it's difficult to work with, especially when you get down to about more than halfway. So I'm going to say goodbye to this one. This is the Stormcaller, which I've used quite a bit of, and it's really quite lumpy at the moment, so yeah, I'm going to say goodbye to that one. And these two, this one is, I can't remember the name of it, it came in a duo, but it's like a transforming silver topper. You can either wear it on its own or over another colour. I'm going to give that one away if anyone wants it. And also the Glades, which is a really pretty green, and it is actually quite unusual, but it's quite a sheer jelly topper, and I just haven't really reached for it. There's still probably a few manicures left in this. So this is what I'm left with, about half of the box, and these are the ones that I'm going to just throw away, well, apart from different dimensions, keeping this one. These are the ones that I'm going to throw away just because the formulas are unworkable. And these ones here are the ones that I am going to give away if anyone's interested in them. The formulas are still okay, and there are still some manicures in there, but just not, I'm not going to wear them anymore. So if anyone's in the UK and interested in any of these polishes, let me know and I'll pop them in the post for you. But these ones here, these are the ones that I'm keeping. I'm going to put these back inside the bigger pink box, and I just have to remember when I'm shopping my stash this year that I've got this box and some of these polishes that are really pretty, that maybe I can get through some of them this year. I'm not going to go on anything like a project polish again, but I'm hoping to be able to use some of these and just remember that they're here as well. So yeah, that's it. Let me know if you've done any impromptu destashing, if any of your polishes are a bit old and unworkable, and you know, why leave them hanging around when they're in that condition. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.